Hello, welcome back to Truth Seekers Tea. My name is Kate and I'm thankful to have you here for today's pick a card reading. We're going to be looking at your person's current feelings for you. So we will be doing an energy check-in for each pile. So the first 5 to 10 minutes we'll be looking at how you would describe this person, this relationship, this situation, and that's really meant to help you feel more confident that you picked the right pile. There will be an extended reading for all 3 piles, so stay tuned for that if you really do feel like it resonates and you are interested in going deeper into the reading. All right, we have 3 piles to choose from. So for pile number 1, we have the Unwinding Path Tarot with this blue Amazonite raw crystal. For pile number 3, we have the Lucid Minds Tarot with this citrine point. For pile number 3, we have the Witch's Garden Tarot with this black tourmaline raw crystal. So take whatever time you need to tune into the pile that you're feeling the most drawn to. I will have the timestamps linked down below, along with the extended readings, the names of these decks, and any other information about me in case you guys are curious. So other than that, we'll see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Unfolding Path Tarot in this Amazonite raw crystal, this is going to be your reading where we're looking at your person's current thoughts about you. Or not thoughts, sorry, their current feelings toward you. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you are finding this is when it would be their current feelings. We are going to start off with an energy check-in just to see what you would say if you were going to explain this connection, this person that you have on your mind. What would you tell a friend about this person? Your perspective of the connection. And this is really meant to help you feel more confident that this is your reading before we get too deep into it. If you guys want to speed through this, I don't know what I'm saying, can't speak today. You can definitely do that if you want to. But just the first 5 to 10 minutes will be this energy check-in. Okay, so please tune me into pile number 1's connection that they have on their mind. The connection that they came to this reading for. There will be an extended reading as usual, and it will depend on what comes through in your reading. I'll be figuring out the topic as we go along, so stay tuned for that if you guys want to go deeper into it and you really feel like it's resonating. Okay. How would pile number 1 explain this connection, this person, their thoughts, feelings? We have the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy, Queen of Cups, more water energy, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. Can we clarify the Hangman, please? Okay, the Ten of Swords. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups? We have the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Can we clarify the Empress, please? The Four of Cups. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, the King of Cups. King of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. The first thing I'm getting is like, some of you here may not necessarily have a connection that you're super attached to or really hoping is going to work out. Like there could be something that you guys are trying to move on from here, but maybe feeling a little bit stuck. I feel like in your energy right now, it's almost like you're waiting for like the tides to change with the Wheel of Fortune. Like you're almost waiting for things to shift in your life, or you could even be waiting for a very specific counterpart with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Almost just feeling like it's maybe taking a long time right now to manifest or find an opportunity in love that you're really looking for here, that really meets you at your worth. I feel like you guys are in your divine feminine energy trying to manifest something, like you're wanting to bring it in. And I feel like you guys may be in this energy of not being very happy with your current options in love. But in regards to a specific person, because I guess we'll see what comes through. I'm not sure if there's someone new in your life that you feel like it's a fated connection with this person. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you want some kind of a commitment, or I'm even getting just like a divine connection. There's a lot of divine sort of high vibrational energy in this reading. And it just feels like you're letting certain things die in your life that just are not at the standard of relationship that you're looking for. So I'll be curious to see what comes through when I'm looking at how this person is feeling about you, because I don't know if it's this Ten of Swords, King of Wands in reverse character. Maybe that you just want to be able to move on from. But either way, you guys have so much upright energy, and I've mixed, or like the deck is both reverse and upright. And so I just feel like there's this message from Spirit that you guys are doing a lot right now. Like, I think that you guys are on the right path and are definitely on the road to better days, better things coming into your life. But yeah, there's just this energy of you maybe being this very loving, compassionate person, though, that's really in their worth, really on the self-love journey. And you might be feeling like, why, or I'm like tired of experiences that, or people or options that just really aren't on my level or meeting me for like an equal partnership. Let me just clarify the Hangman in reverse. Okay, there could be someone death in reverse here. Someone that you feel like you're having a hard time letting go of. Or maybe even feel like it's blocking like your transformation. Yeah, with the Devil in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, okay. I feel like with the World here, it's like there's some relationship that's maybe coming to an end, but maybe you're having a hard time completely moving on from it and detaching. We also have the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. You might be wondering if this is like over, like a certain connection with someone, like, is this over? Or like, am I supposed to just let this go and be open to something different coming into my life? That's what I'm picking up on. It's like we're at the tail end of another energy, though. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. So we'll see what comes through for how this person is feeling about you. And I feel like I'll be able to figure out a little bit more of what's going on. All right, so we're going to be using the Unfolding Path Tarot. I'm excited to use this deck. Okay, so for pile number 1, if they do have someone on their mind, which I think they do, could you please tune me into that person's energy? Maybe you're hoping for some kind of change within this person, wondering if the situation is ever going to change with them, or if you're meant to move on to something else. Like, it just feels like that's the question. But I really like this energy that you guys are in. Even if you're feeling a little bit like stuck or complacent right now. Okay, we'll get a couple more shuffles, then we'll get in. So pile number one's person, this person that they may have on their mind, the person that they want this information on. How are they feeling? What are their current feelings toward pile number one? Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Can we clarify the Four of Swords? The Four of Cups in reverse. Can we clarify the Six of Pentacles? Ten of Cups. Can we clarify the Page of Swords? The Eight of Swords. Can we clarify the Page of Wands? The Six of Cups. And then the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let me get a sip of water. So this person is, it feels like they are currently in a time period of maybe emotionally withdrawing. They're in an energy of pulling themselves back, like not just from this connection, but from a lot of things in their life. Like they're in sort of a, I need to withdraw my energy in order to mentally reflect on where I want to go next and to figure out like how I can move forward. Like that feels like what they're thinking about. With the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, it feels like this person is doing reflecting, trying to learn or figure out like a solution here, trying to figure out, it feels like they're maybe trying to learn from their experiences in a sense. But with the Four of Cups in reverse, it feels like they're wanting to come out of almost a time period of solitude or spending a lot of time alone. And it's like with the Page of Wands here, it's this energy of like wanting to maybe come out of a comfort zone and explore down a new path. So this person feels like they are trying to figure out how they can unstuck themselves. With the Six of Cups, I feel like this person feels like a soulmate kind of a connection with you. And I feel like this person wants there to be a path to reconciliation or reunion with you. I think this person still has feelings with you or feels that this is like a soulmate connection. But there's a lot of reflection going on, like a lot of mental energy around their thought patterns, maybe their limiting beliefs, the things that keep them from going after what makes them happy and maybe feeling deserving or capable of creating like long-term happiness with the Ten of Cups, essentially. And they maybe have been saying no to life a little bit or holding themselves back. But it's almost this energy of them wanting to return to like innocence and like more of like a childlike curiosity. Like it's almost like this person has been closed down and maybe not really open to like exploring things in a light-hearted manner. It's almost like this person's inner child is coming up for how they feel. It's like their inner child has been locked away or they haven't been expressing like open curiosity for life. And it may also be that they haven't been like open to receiving or closed off to giving in some manner with the Six of Pentacles. With the Queen of Cups here, I think that this person feels that you are a very loving person, very kind, very empathetic. You might have water in your chart or just have that kind of energy. What I'm seeing here is there's no major arcana, and so it feels like this person's energy is kind of in flux. Yeah, can we clarify the Six of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Swords and the Fool, yeah. It's like they're trying to get, yeah, we have the World here as well, the Lovers. Okay, yeah, there's this energy here of again, trying to find a solution with the Ace of Swords, trying to get mental clarity, so they can move forward. We have Aquarius here, and it's almost like this energy of maybe being at the tail end of a certain cycle or phase or like karmic lesson in their life. And it's like this person is feeling like they're on the brink of a new beginning, or on the brink of being like open again to a new beginning. Like, I feel like this person wants a new beginning, also with the Ace of Swords. The Page of Wands, Page of Swords, the Ace of, all of this to me is speaking like opening up to a new beginning, and coming out of this Eight of Swords energy, this Four of Cups energy, this energy of feeling stuck. I want to clarify the Eight of Swords. Can we clarify the Eight of Swords? Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. Maybe feeling like no matter what they do, like in this mindset of feeling like sort of a pessimism around like investing in something, like feeling like maybe like what's the point, or maybe they felt sort of disappointed in life. Like, I feel like there's been like a time period of feeling disappointed by where they are in their life and like how they've been holding themselves back. It just feels like they're not happy with where they are right now. And in their mind, they're thinking about how their mindset has been holding them back from making progress in their life. And it's like they're trying to study that with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords for me in this situation is like trying to learn, like through self-reflection, like gaining new insights that you didn't have before. And it's almost like turn knowledge into wisdom. There's a certain oracle card that's coming through. And it's almost like this energy of trying to reconnect to their inner child and not have to think of things almost in this way. It's almost like this person was in this mindset where I'm going to try to put this into words, but think about how, okay, this is a good example. This is like definitely not your person's energy, but this is like totally the example. It's for me an energy of as we get older, or like as girls get older, sometimes, like this is such a random example, but let me just speak. I don't know why I'm like being weird about it, but as a kid, when we would go like to a swimming pool or go to the ocean, like we would get all like up in the sand and we'd dunk our head underwater, and we wouldn't think twice about like, well, then my hair is going to be wet, or like my makeup's going to be messed up, but the inner child doesn't think about those things, but almost the adult can be like, well, I don't want to do that because, this, and then you kind of like hold yourself back out of the fun in a way, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost that feeling of like it's like a limited mindset where you're just kind of seeing things, not really open to the possibilities of the fact that things might be more fun than you think, or like things may turn out to be different than you expect. And like it's kind of like being more adventurous, being open to the adventure, like letting your hair down kind of, instead of feeling like, I don't know if I want to, like, that seems like a lot of effort, or I'm like thinking about the pros and cons of this to a point where I'm like not even open to exploring it. I'm not open to learning. Because it's like, well, it's almost like this person had been caught up in really thinking about like the long-term pros and cons of things, wanting to make sure that there's like a return on their investment, or making like overly wanting to feel like things are like worth it. Sorry, I just need to plug in my computer, just unplugged. It's also making me feel like when in life, sometimes there's phases where you're just able to really live in the moment, and not be in your head too much about, I don't know, like almost just you'd rather sit at home and do nothing because you're not realizing how much fun it could be to just say yes to that plan, right? Like if someone's inviting you to go do something, just like being open to that and seeing where it takes you. But yeah, there's a lot about this person's inner child. Six of Pentacles. And this energy of like, maybe they've been holding back from like generosity or giving to things. Like it's almost that feeling of like a little bit of a lack mentality of like forgetting that there's joy in giving and like whatever you give will be returned to you. And just that spirit of generosity that I think this person has been cut off from. Or even it's giving like the Four of Pentacles a little bit where it's like, I'd rather like play it really safe because I'm not seeing that enjoyment can, like gifts and blessings are not just always in a certain form, you know? Like I feel like this person had like a very narrow mindset of things for a long time. So, but they feel toward you like they're wanting to come out of that and stop and smell the roses again, like with this child here smelling this cup and rejoining that like sweetness of life and like remembering that kind of connection that we can have to people that's very heart-based and like soulmate kind of a connection where it's like it's not about ego and it's not about like status or anything like that. It's just that pure kind of love that I think this person has been cutting themselves off from. Okay, what else do I want to... Can we clarify the 10 of Cups here? And it may be that they've been healing from something, that they've realized that that a part of the reason why they've been closed off is maybe like things that they haven't healed from yet or unfinished like baggage that's been holding them down. Can we clarify the 10 of Cups? Yeah, we have Judgment here. And so, yeah, I'm really seeing, 10 of Pentacles. This person's thinking a lot about their future and like what kind of future they want to have and maybe what kind of family they want to have and realizing that if they want to have like a happy family or like a happy future, that they have to be open to giving to that and open to investing. And it's like if they don't open themselves up to that, then they're not going to be able to develop that, which seems like common sense, but it's almost like this person's realizing that this almost, this energy that they've been in is pushing away opportunities for long-term happiness with the 10 of Pentacles. And I think they're thinking about that with you. And the 3 of Swords underneath, I feel, is this person's, it's like they've been maybe wounded and maybe have just been closed off to that. I want to get one more for the 6 of Pentacles. Or it's almost like they're having realizations about how much you receive from like connection and family. And it's that energy of family here, of relying on other people and remembering how much you need other people and how much you really receive. Like, it's like if they are closed off to opportunities and taking like risks or just going down new paths, it's like they're thinking about things in a way where they're not realizing how much they can receive from that, is what I'm seeing. Can we clarify the Page of Swords? We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, and I feel like they've been in somewhat of a defensive energy or like a bit of a paranoid energy. And I feel like they're just kind of having realizations about this kind of stance that they've been taking that hasn't been very receptive. Can we clarify the Page of Wands? They're realizing that they're keeping themselves in this prison. Like, it's becoming a self-sabotage thing, or it's like, no one else is doing this to them. They're realizing that this is their own stance and energy that they've been putting toward relationships and just opportunities. And like, maybe they've even been like isolating themselves from like friends and friendship and just people that want to connect with them and care for them. And it's like almost this energy of being like, when you've been hurt, it can be hard to be vulnerable again and be open and feel safe again, and remember that not all relationships are going to bring you that pain, and you don't have to defend yourself from things that could actually make you happy. Sometimes we can get in an energy of doing that when we've like been through some kind of a trauma or we haven't healed certain things. Can we clarify the Page of Wands? And that like what's coming through right now is, what's it called? The Ghost of a Christmas Past, Scrooge. Like how, I don't know. I just feel like there was, I don't know exactly. I can't remember the movie that well, but in my head, what's coming through is like a person flashing back to, well, number one, it's the fact that Scrooge ends up alone in the future and like is kind of like someone who's had this like wall up and is kind of negative and like bah humbug, to like festivities. And like, I'm even thinking like Christmas here, even like the Grinch as well. That kind of an energy of closing yourself off to community and group celebration and just like the joys of family, love, community, stuff like that. But then in Scrooge, what's coming through is where he's like looking back at certain moments where he may have isolated himself from others, or like certain opportunities, or it's like he couldn't see in the past, like maybe the fact that people were trying to give love to him, or he shut them down in certain moments or treated them in a way that isolated himself. And it's almost like you only realize that once you get to this place where it's like, how did I get here? And then you think back and you're like, wow, there's all these moments and that's that judgment energy as well, of seeing your past cycle here. And I do believe this person is coming to the end of a cycle, and they're realizing certain truths here with the Ace of Swords and Judgment, of just like how kind of guarded they've been, and realizing that they don't want that to be their future. They're seeing the path that they're going down, and they're like, I don't want that to be who I become. And something about this connection is helping them see that. Can we clarify the Page of Wands? We have the High Priestess. And I'm also kind of seeing like just another example of this kind of energy is coming through in the movie Hook. And it's like where Peter Pan grows up. And obviously Peter Pan is like, I feel like the definition of the inner child, someone who never wants to grow up, which is like not, but I'm speaking to the opposite of that. So if you guys have seen the movie Hook with Robin Williams, he becomes this person that is always working. And when his kids come up to him and like try to hang out with him, he really dismisses them. And the whole movie is about him returning to Neverland and going back with the Lost Boys, and then being like, who is this person? Like, where are you? Like, Pan, like, where's Peter Pan? And the journey is him re-tapping into that inner child kind of energy and changing his relationship with his kids and realizing how distant he's been and how much he's pushed away what really matters in his heart. Yeah. Can we clarify the Six of Cups? Yeah, we have Justice here with Libra. Yeah, and so I'm just really seeing, I feel like this person wants to make things right, or at the very least, they're looking at the past here, and they're seeing how their actions have led them to this place, and how cause and effect happens. And there's this energy of wanting to bring more fairness, and just seeing that if they want to have a happy future, they have to take the right actions in life, where they're fair to other people, and they have balanced relationships. And also with the High Priestess here, it's like that energy of losing touch to the inner self that I feel this person has been in for a long time. And that instinct energy is what I'm getting as well with the High Priestess, where you're not just in your logical mind and just doing what's logical. It's like thinking hyper logically, where it's like, again, like, oh, I don't want to go in the pool because I can't be bothered with like the mess that will make, kind of. And instead of just being like, I'm going to jump in and I'm just, my instinct is telling me to do this, so I'm just going to go do it. And like, I don't know, that's just kind of what I'm seeing here. So let's get some Oracle cards. This is kind of sad. All right, I want to see for the extended reading, I want to look at what this person's intentions are for you in this connection. I want to look at what next actions they're planning to take towards you in the connection. I want to see what this person would want to say to you as well, so we'll channel a message from them and then we'll get guidance for you. They're seeing some difficult truths here. Of like, they're feeling like they've been out of touch. And it's like they may have, it's like they may have been telling themselves like, oh, like I can't, like they were in their logical mind with the Eight of Swords. Like that's the Eight of Swords energy. It's like they're realizing that it was their own logical thinking that was really to blame. It's not their responsibilities or, oh, I need to be practical or, you know, that doesn't make sense to do this or it's too risky or something like that. Okay. How is pile number one's person honestly feeling toward them? Yeah, message in a bottle. It's like they want to open back up to their intuition and start being more receptive to the signs that the universe is giving them. And maybe even messages from you as well, like not being so closed down to like where they're being pushed to go. Like there's an energy of being more receptive with the High Priestess. We have fork in the road. How is pile number one's person feeling toward them? We have all that glitters is not gold, and then we have go the distance in reverse. And like maybe for some of them, they've been chasing other things or been distracted by things that don't really matter. But I'm also getting this complacency that of an energy that they've been in where it's almost like they haven't been making decisions from a place of their heart space and their intuition. And there's an apathetic energy that they've had. And maybe they've just been sort of thinking more for the short term as well. That wasn't coming through as much in the cards, but it is coming through that this person's really thinking more long term now and thinking about what really matters in their life. Like what has true meaning and true value. And with go the distance, it's like, it's worth it to invest in things that maybe there are going to be ups and downs and maybe I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, or maybe it's not as glitz and glam, or there's not like an obvious immediate, it's in that way that like when you're following your heart, it's more subtle than when you're following your ego. And it's like the ego can make things really exciting or just like almost like you have to have it, or like you know, you just feel almost you feel more of like a fire draw to that. And I feel like this person is remembering that those things don't really amount to anything with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here as well. And it's like they've been saying no to the things that truly would matter. And they're also realizing that those things that maybe they feel superficially drawn to are not going to bring them long-term love and happiness. They've been saying no to all the wrong things and saying yes. They've been saying no to the right things and saying yes to the wrong things and not investing in true value. And it's giving, like, for example, as well, like, the energy of like the way that it is to like when the way that we're there for our loved ones is not always easy, you know. It's kind of the energy of, okay, maybe on a night you'd rather maybe there's like a concert that you wanted to go to, and that like there's the All That Glitters though, and that sounds very fun and fulfilling, but there's someone that is having like a crisis or like really needs you to be there for them because they're mentally not well and they really need that support. And like that could be something that it's like, for example, this person was prioritizing the concert over that. And then it's this realization that although there's maybe these moments as well where sorry, I'm just having a double thought right now, but there can be moments where they decide to do that instead, but I'm not getting the concert energy as much because that kind of contradicts with this person realizing that they haven't been moving from their heart. It just, for example, I would say this is what it's more like. It's like this person has been focused on some certain goals that their ego want. Like that's just the feeling of it. Is like their ego maybe wants a certain job or like is acting like a workaholic or something because they're really drawn to like the title that would give them. But I feel like they're really emotionally not happy on the path that they're on and what they've been prioritizing. And they just feel like they've been missing a lot of opportunities to truly connect with other people. And I think if anything with the go the distance in reverse, it's like not having, going without some of this love from other people or connection is making them realize the worth of it and what doesn't really matter in their life. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Happy family strategy. It's like whatever strategy I currently have is not going to bring me towards this like happy family energy. All right. Anything else for how pile number, oh my God, this has already been very long. Let's just get a couple cards to see anything else about their feelings. Yeah, we have Angel of Love. Look at that. Anything else about how they're feeling? And I feel like they see you as this Angel of Love. Yeah, fourth chakra. It's like, where has my heart been? In spirit as well here. It's like they feel like you are so from your heart space and you have so much love that it's really highlighting for them how they've been living their life and how disconnected from their heart they have been and how they don't move from their heart. Yeah, we have Healer of the Ages as well. Sixth chakra. Reconnecting with their intuition. And with Healer of the Ages, I feel like there's this energy of realizing the healing that they need to do, that it's time to heal their heart as well, so they can be more open to love. I feel like this person's had a very blocked heart chakra. So yeah, I'm going to take it in the extended. We're going to be looking at their current intentions, their next actions that they're planning to take toward you, what they would want to tell you. And then we'll also be looking at getting you some guidance for this connection on whatever your spirit team wants you to hear. So I'll have that link down below. But other than that, thank you so much for being here. If you found the reading helpful, I would appreciate if you're able to hit the like button, leave a comment. Thank you to everyone that does interact with the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see future readings, I would love for you to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for being here. It's an honor to read for you, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the, oh my gosh, I forget the name of this deck, but it's the Lucid Minds Tarot and this Citrine Point. This is going to be your reading where we're looking at your person's current feelings towards you. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this is when the feelings will be current. So I am going to start off with an energy check-in, and I'm going to use a different deck for this. And we're going to be looking at your thoughts and feelings about this person, this connection that you have on your mind, the connection that you came to this reading for. There will be an extended reading as usual. and it'll just depend on what comes through. So I'll be figuring out the topic as we go. So for those of you feel like it really resonates and you want to go deeper into the reading, I will have that link down below. Spirit, please tune me into pile number 2's energy and the connection that they currently have on their mind that they came to this reading for. What would they say about this person, this connection? If they were talking to a friend, what would they say? The Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, with the Devil, I do have to cover this. I wish that this was not a thing. What would pile number 1 say about this connection? We have the Two of Wands here in the reverse. I promise you the whole deck is not in reverse. Can we clarify the Ten of Swords? We have the Five of Wands. A complicated energy coming through already. So if things are going really, really great with this person, it's probably not your pile. Can we clarify the Three of Cups in reverse? We have the Hangman. There could have been a third-party situation here. Doesn't have to be for everyone, but it just feels like there were some kind of complications in the situation, Three of Cups and the Five of Wands. But if you don't already know that, then that is not what I'm getting, because this is what you do know and what you would say about the connection. So we have Pisces energy, Capricorn with the Devil. Can we clarify the Devil? Page of Swords in reverse. Can we clarify the Two of Wands? Two of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Wow. Okay. So if it's not a situation where there was a third party, like another person, I do feel like there's some kind of external interference in the connection. Like, I feel like there may have been other people's opinions, or even like a toxic friend group involved, or toxic behaviors here, even with the Devil in reverse. Like, there could have been like bad behavior, addiction, with the Three of Cups and the Devil, maybe that you guys couldn't agree on. Also with Pisces energy here, that can also talk about addictions and such. So there could have been something like that. But I feel like some complication here led to the inevitable end of the connection, or it's like the connection wasn't able to move forward or get off of the ground, because there was some like conflict. It could be conflict that you had with this person about certain toxic behaviors and traits. It could have been other people's opinions that caused a holdup. It's like you would say that the connection was not able to move forward because, and it feels like it was stuck or something with the Hangman. It's like, yeah, wasn't able to move forward. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, maybe at the time, like, maybe you didn't see these things about this person. You may have gotten a new perspective on this person in regards to something toxic here. Maybe it's also possible that you connected with this person in sort of a partying scene or something like that, where maybe a lot of the times when you were with this person, like, there could have been like drinking or like partying, and with the Page of Swords, it's like not seeing the toxicity of it. Like maybe like you didn't see certain things about this person, maybe red flags. It's almost like there were red flags in the situation, that you're seeing more clearly now. but it's like you'd be talking about why the connection wasn't able to move forward. Okay, can we clarify the Page of Swords? King of Swords in reverse. This person, there's a message coming through for some of you that maybe this, Hierophant in reverse. There's a couple messages coming through, but you might have thought this person was like a King of Pentacles, like someone that was very stable, reliable, balanced in their life, trustworthy, but maybe it's like this person didn't disclose certain things. Or for some people, it could be that you had a lot of conflict with this person. There's multiple scenarios coming through, so just find the one that fits for you. It feels like there was a mismatch in like not being able to see the other person's perspective or not being able to get on the same page with the other person. Conflicting perspectives, ideas, not being willing to see the other person's perspective with the Page of Swords. Maybe even like harsh words exchanged. But with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like not coming to an agreement. For others of you, it's possible that this person, you may feel like this is someone who is heavily influenced and wasn't thinking for themselves in the situation. Like other people's influence got in their head, got in their ear. There was a toxic influence that they weren't able to break apart from, and so they didn't move forward with the connection. And it's like Page of Swords in reverse. It's like maybe they weren't willing to see certain toxic people in the situation, weren't willing to see that certain things were out of balance. And King of Swords, it's either coming through like this person was very stubborn within their ways, not willing to see another perspective, or someone that wasn't thinking for themselves, was refusing to stand by their own truth and like maybe speak their truth to someone in the situation. Maybe you thought this person was a lot more like solidified in themselves, but it feels like there is some kind of a painful ending, or maybe even like betrayal. Maybe you didn't know that this person was like juggling other things, or that they wouldn't have been able to move forward or like prioritize this. What's the Two of Pentacles about? Justice in reverse, Temperance. It's like I feel like this person, we have Libra and Sagittarius here. Again, something is out of balance. We have two cards that are talking about balance and harmony. It just feels like there was a lack of fairness and equality between the two of you. And also Temperance, to me, in this situation could be like not integrating two different perspectives, not acting in a way that was taking into account everyone's needs or everyone's, and I keep saying everyone, so there might have been a lot of people here, but it's like this person may have chose to prioritize just other things rather than the relationship, rather than what would have been fair to you and this person. What's the Five of Wands about? We have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. King of Wands, the Tower. I just feel like this person wasn't able to be like a leader and rise over like some conflict or conflicting opinions and stay true to their vision. And I feel like it led to some kind of a tower moment, like maybe a lack of leadership in this person, or someone who's too argumentative. Like it's one or the other for this group. Definitely a complicated situation for sure. Okay, so let's see how this person is feeling about you currently. All right, so please tune me into pile number 2's person's energy. What are pile number two's person's current feelings toward them? With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person like maybe wasn't super sensitive to your feelings or like how certain things would make you feel. Okay, how is pile number two's person currently feeling about them? The Three of Wands. The Queen of Cups in reverse. That's twice. Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Moon, also in reverse, Cancer energy. Can we clarify the Three of Wands? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups? Four of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Four of Swords? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Can we clarify the Moon? Seven of Wands. The Empress in reverse. Okay, like what I'm getting here is potentially reversed energy. Potentially. Because I feel like a lot of you guys probably are this Queen of Cups person, like more of the feminine energy. But okay, let me just meditate on this for a second. Okay. I think I may really dislike this energy if this is not a reversed reading, because what would be coming through is almost this energy of like this person projecting onto you that like maybe you expected too much from them. Yeah, like, but with the Moon in reverse here, I don't think this person is very clear with their thinking. Like, I feel like this person is maybe not wanting to look at their own shadow in the situation. I feel like this person almost feels that like I don't know how to describe it, like almost that they weren't given enough, or like that they were made to feel that they are like weak or impotent or ineffectual, or like someone that has been casted to be immature, you know? But I think this person actually is immature. So it's kind of like this person not wanting to see that. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like, yeah, I feel like this person's avoiding reflecting on the situation, and seeing the truth of it. I think they're very, they have a lack of clear thinking right now, is what I would say. It's almost like there's some level of mental, they're not slowing down to really see things clearly and sort out their emotions. It almost feels like, if anything, they're like getting defensive in a way. Like they're not wanting to contemplate and see maybe where they were not reliable or where they maybe promised something and didn't fulfill that. With the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, it's almost this energy. So the Seven of Wands in reverse can be where someone kind of needs to admit defeat or admit that they weren't up for the task. Like that they didn't, it's almost this energy of not having your credentials. You know, I want to find this one definition of this. Okay, so I just want to read some of like this because this is like what I'm getting for this person's energy. So it says, the man may have been caught off guard and is ill-prepared. Oh, wait. It says weakness and lack of staying power are often accompanied by this card. The strong leadership skills he professed to have may have only been a front and he is losing power or it's being taken away from him. He may lack the courage to face up to his enemies or flees before they can get to him. He is not so mighty after all as the mob storms his castle. He should have left or handed it back a long time ago. Stepping down and letting go is a hard thing to do, but it's the only way when you've lost control. Yeah, it says being overwhelmed. So this is how they feel. It's being overwhelmed by the demands and stresses around you. You don't have what it takes or you think you don't. You may have to admit defeat and step back from the whole situation before it breaks you altogether. You've taken on too much and what seemed like a good idea at the time now weighs you down. You may show tendencies of paranoia and feel everyone is out to get you or watching you. Too many people or things demand your attention now, and you may need to weed out anything that's not necessary to lighten your load. You may feel that you're letting yourself or the side down or that your reputation will be damaged as a result, but it's pretty obvious to those around you that you've bitten off more than you can chew. People definitely have lost respect for you. It's time to hand your wand over to someone else and have a good rest. I'm sure they can manage without you. And so, yeah, it's almost this energy with the Four of Swords here. It's like refusing to step down and like kind of withdraw and admit defeat here. Instead, it's like holding on to dear life in a sense. But the truth of this person really is this Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Wands. Like they didn't follow through or they didn't really have what it took to be successful in the situation. So if this is a reverse reading and you guys are the people that maybe feel like you let another person down or you feel like you're in the midst of a lot of drama and chaos, your person feels this way about you. Like this is how they are viewing you. This is how they feel about you. And with the Four of Pentacles, that would mean that this person feels like they need to protect themselves or protect their heart in the situation. But in regards to how the person feels, if they're the one that's like this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, I just think things really did not go as they expected or as they wanted. And it's like they're holding on for dear life, feeling like they may have emotionally upset you or emotionally let you down, but they're feeling overwhelmed and like they can't do anything about it. Like there may be a lot of drama going on in this person's life. And they're stuck in a lot of like fearful energy, like a lot of like, they may have gotten caught with something or like they just may have, I don't know, just acted in a way that like there's almost like not a hypocritical energy, but an energy of being found out or like just not like the truth of this person is revealed. Like maybe their bad habits or, I don't know, just like competition or just different things that they were juggling. It just almost feels like the Two of Pentacles, everything fell apart. And this person wasn't able to they ended up doing people wrong in the situation. They might have done multiple people wrong in the situation somehow. And it's like they're actually this like Page of Pentacles that's like promises a bunch of things, but really doesn't have the follow through. I feel like and in that situation, it's like this person is like holding on to the ground because there's so much chaos going on around them. Like they're in this energy of just trying to salvage what they do still have with the Four of Pentacles, trying to find some level of stability, and like that's their priority. And it's like they're not in a position to take any kind of an opportunity or offer anyone anything. Can we clarify the Empress in reverse? Oops. Okay. Okay. We have the King of Cups here. With the Empress in reverse in this situation, I think this is someone who is like really deeply, like their energy is completely depleted. Like they're in deep need for like slowing down, self-care, or else it's like they're going to completely burn out. They're in a fight or flight. That's what this feels like. It's like they're in fight or flight right now. It's like they know that you're not happy with them, that you may be waiting. They maybe feel like you're waiting for something to happen, or you're like expecting something in a sense. And it's almost like this person is so, they have so much going on. Like there's so much happening that it's almost the energy of just like when you are in fight or flight, that you can't think about other people. Like you can't think about anything beyond your immediate survival and stability is how it feels. And so I feel like with the King of Cups, it's like this person is not emotionally, they are not emotionally stable right now. Let's get some clarifiers though. Can we clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse? This can talk about paranoia, so can the Moon. Like this person could be like seeing things as more paranoid than they are, and like there's an energy here of feeling like they have to look behind their back every second, like they can't close their eyes. Yeah, it's giving like in movies when like you can't fall asleep, or like you're on some kind of a journey and there's potential enemies around and you can't close your eyes, or else like you might be under attack. It's like this person is so exhausted, maybe trying to manage everything right now, maybe putting out fires. Can we clarify the Seven of Wands? Again, like salvaging whatever they can. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords here. Five of Swords. It's like this person maybe knows that it's like they're feeling defensive toward you and like what your truth is and like your discernment. I feel like they know that you have the higher ground right now, is how this person feels. So they might be retreating from you because, and again, like in this message here, it's saying if you're up against serious opposition, then your competitors likely have the upper hand. It's like, yeah, what have you got that or what have you done to receive negative attention? This person really feels like they abort ship, like abort mission here. Like they have no leg to stand on. They've been found out. If they face you, you're going to reveal the truth. Like you see the truth. You have the upper hand in this situation. Like they're not on their high horse here. And so if there was, again, the Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands. And so they could have been, again, like posturing themselves in some way, or like to get recognition from you. Like maybe they wanted you to see them in a really positive light. But whatever's gone down here has clearly revealed that they are not what they said they are. Like you have to, okay, so it says, you're losing control, you're on shaky ground. you have to realize that you do not have absolute authority. And if you want to keep everyone happy and on your side, you have to sacrifice some of your principles. Otherwise, the situation may get worse. Why has this happened? What has the power gone to your head? You have to step down and let others either take or share your territory. There's a sense of needing to admit defense and let go. You have to admit you were wrong and that what you were doing up to now is not working and all the fighting is getting you nowhere. It's time to review the situation, step back, and try to see where it went all wrong. Yeah, it's like, but they're holding on for dear life. They need to let go and just admit the truth of the situation. Like, and it almost feels like they're maybe stalling or still trying to maneuver the situation with you. Like, maybe this person is thinking that if they can get their ducks in a row or like kind of fix things, that maybe all isn't lost. Or like, it's almost like this person has clearly revealed themselves in an like where maybe you would have a negative perception of them, but it's like they don't want to lose the opportunity with you still. And it's like they're almost still trying to like uphold whatever vision or like whatever like tower they created. Like they are trying to not give in and just go, you know what, like this is the truth, like, and be vulnerable. It's like this person doesn't want to be vulnerable and face the truth of the situation. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse? Seven of Swords. Yeah, they literally know that they, like, I feel like this person has been, yeah, we have the Tower as well. They've been caught up in some kind of strategy, some kind of dishonesty, maneuvering, lies, not being upfront with you. They've hurt you emotionally. And it's like they're holding on for dear life with this Four of Pentacles. Like, they're trying to not admit the Five of Pentacles. It's like they're maybe in a Five of Pentacles situation where they just have to admit their loss. And this Tower in reverse is like them trying to prevent the tower from falling, but it's literally crumbling, like, all around them. Can we clarify the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, the Emperor. Look, they're trying to maintain control. They're trying to not, we have Aries energy here. This is crazy. Like, it's like they're really trying to still come off like they're in control of everything and like they're still in their power and like they're the leader. It's like this person is not in this leadership energy. Like they are not, it's an energy here where like this person's behavior and actions have shown that they have a lack of morals or like good principles, that they're not this powerful emperor that just, you know, that they wanted you to see them in this light. But instead, they're this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Truth has been revealed, but they're still in denial about it, or they're trying to still strategize, still maneuver. Can we clarify? Okay, with the Sun in reverse or the Moon. Again, with the Sun in reverse, there's an energy here of trying to not acknowledge how bad things are, or acknowledge like the dark truth here. Can we clarify the King of Cups? Ace of Wands here in the reverse. Temperance. Okay, so I feel like this person is trying to not show you, like, yeah, the Star. It's like there's this, the Hierophant. It's like they don't want you to see like this this lack of maturity, this lack of maybe respect toward you. The fact that they are burning out right now, like they are fully exhausted. Temperance. It's like they're trying to still uphold this energy of being a balanced person. And it's like on the outside, they're trying to maintain that somehow, but they're like crumbling. Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? They feel like they're losing the opportunity with you. They've messed up the opportunity. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Yeah, and they might, again, it's this energy of like almost stalling the situation and trying to maybe come off like they're the Knight of Pentacles, like they just have to move slowly or something, but they're actually in this Eight of Swords energy. Like they're in a trap, they're stuck. Two of Pentacles, like their life is, a lot is going wrong. Can we clarify like they maybe want you to keep waiting for them, like they're hoping that you'll keep, that you'll be patient waiting for them. Can we clarify the Three of Wands? The Hangman, yes. It's like they're stuck right now. They're not able to move forward. And they're also, again, fighting surrender. They're trying not to surrender the situation, admit defeat. They're refusing to surrender here. They also don't want you to get a different perspective of them. Can we clarify it again, please? The Hangman. Yeah, the Star. It's like they don't want you to lose hope. Like they don't want to give in. They don't want to fold. They don't want to admit defeat, that it's over. It's not moving forward. We have Aquarius here. Leo with the Sun. Ugh, jeez. The Hermit in reverse. They're not like doing what they need to do. I feel like this person needs to admit defeat, and they really need to go within right now and reflect on their actions and reflect on their shadow, do shadow work. Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah, Two of Wands, like, gosh, like wanting to promise more, like not just wanting to not admit, like maybe they want to say in the future, like something can still work out. It's like they're trying to cut their losses here or salvage what's left with you. That's the feeling. And they're trying to not let down their guard, and they're trying to not show you just how in shambles they are currently. This is exhausting. Like, this is exhausting. This person's energy. It's like, oh, I just need to like work on things, and like it's almost like they're trying to give you an explanation that is like, oh, I just need to take care of myself, or, you know, I just need to focus on myself. But it's like, it's not even, it's beyond that. Like, this person is being like, it is in literally, gosh, they're like minimizing it, but it's because they don't want you to see. Okay, in the extended reading, I want to look at what is the truth of the situation. Like, I'm just going to write or type this. What is the truth they don't want you to see? I definitely want to go into that. Can we clarify this energy, Spirit, that they're in? It's like a little bit delusional. We have details. Slow and steady in reverse. We have Talisman. Magic Stream. Follow the leader here in reverse as well. It's like we're obscuring the details of the situation. It's like, no, there's a lot of things that they're trying, there's details that they're holding back or not wanting you to see. And like the excuse is almost like, oh, I just need to slow down, or I need some time to, I need to slow down here. It's almost like they're acting like this is their decision or their choice. This is not they're being forced into having to pull back from you. It's like there are details to this that they're trying to obscure. And I'm really getting like, but I'm also getting this energy of this person not having paid attention to details in this situation. And it's like, I think this person did rush things forward with you before they were ready or before they were actually in a position to fulfill whatever they promised. Yeah. It's like, look at this. Okay, so like talisman, it's like, it's a warning to be aware of repetitive patterns in your life. Here you are faced with an important choice. You can move forward cautiously or you can look for another direction. Consider this: if you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around? If you know the hole, where the hole lies, treasure that wisdom. Although the universe is unlimited, every individual path has limitations. Like, accept your limitations here. Accept that not all avenues are available to you. It's important to ask for advice and assistance. Like, you need to ask for help in this situation. Like, you do not have control of the situation. You do not have this together. Yeah, it's like they don't want to see that. Yeah, look at this. Literally, for the magical stream, it's swimming against the current. There's times when effort and willpower will result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration. You can't manufacture creativity. Like, you can't orchestrate events to put yourself in a better position. It's time to stop trying to be present with whatever is true for you in the moment. Like, there's a need for this person to just stop and surrender the situation, because this person's rushing things and missing details, and geez, I don't know. Like, there's just a lot going on here. This person's energy is just very chaotic, is what I would say. Like, they can't move forward right now. But they don't want to, like, fully tell you that or, like, give you the truth of... Because I feel like it would show that this person wasn't who they said they were. Can we clarify this energy, please? Yeah, we have imagined. This person is very much not, like, rooted in reality. I feel like they're kind of in a fantasy, not understanding the reality of what they need to do. By the book. Yeah, they need to do things by the book here. Like, this is not a time to take shortcuts. Yeah, regeneration in reverse. This person is deeply depleted in whatever energy that they're in right now. They need to admit that they need to stop and just admit defeat, spend some time focusing on themselves, with deep knowing here. I feel like this is really speaking to this person's lack of clarity due to, like, energetic overwhelm. Like, I feel like this person has taken on way too much and is maybe trying to please way too many people, or is, like, they're deeply psychically depleted, emotionally depleted, and they need to admit that they have to take a step back. Or else they're going to literally completely crumble, is, like, what's going on. But this person is trying to come up with solutions, or, like, with the star here and imagine, it's like in the Page of Pentacles, it's like, stop fantasizing and see the situation as it is right now and what you need to do right now. See the situation at face value, not what it could be, not what you wanted. It's time to stop fighting, because, like, they just really need to rest and recuperate. I want to know, like, what happened, like, what's going on behind the scenes for the extended, what's going on externally, like, because it felt like there was a lot of external energy that came through in your check-in. So I want to go into that more. What's the truth of what's going on externally, maybe that this person doesn't want you to see? Let's look at what they would say if they were honest. Completely honest. And then we'll get guidance for you. on whatever you need to hear about this connection, whatever you need to know. So thank you so much for being here. If you guys found this helpful, if you're able to hit the like button, that goes a long way for me. If you're able to leave a comment, thank you for everyone that does that. And if you want to see future readings, I would love for you to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for letting me read for you. It's been an honor, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Hello, pal number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the black tourmaline raw crystal and the Witch's Garden Tarot, then this is going to be a reading where we're looking at how your person is currently feeling about you. So we are going to start off with an energy check-in where we're going to be looking at how you would describe this person, this connection, anything about it to help you guys feel more confident that this is your pile. There will be an extended reading if you do feel like it really resonates and you want to extend the reading. I will be figuring out the topic as we go, just based on what seems most helpful to go deeper into. I just painted my nails and I just know I'm going to mess them up. I already messed it up. And this is why I can't have painted nails, because I just do not have the patience to let it dry. And that's why I just always have bare nails. But anyways, okay, so for pile number 3, see, got it on the card too. For pile number 3, how would they describe this person, the situation? What would they say about this connection, this person? We have the Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. Seven of Swords in reverse. 5 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Okay, I feel like this could be a situation, yeah, with the 3 of Wands at the back of the deck as well. I feel like you may have been very patient with this situation, or like you didn't want to let it go, or maybe see some sort of functioning dysfunction or some kind of a non-truth with the 7 of Swords in reverse. Like the 7 of Swords in reverse here could either be about sort of self-deceit, like not seeing things clearly, or an example of it would be like, let's say that you saw some sort of evidence of something that would point you in a direction that was not in alignment with what you wanted to see, and so it can be easy for us to ignore that for a period of time. And I feel like that might have happened in this situation. And then with the 10 of Wands, it feels like it got to a point where the connection was too much of a burden. Yeah, like the connection got to a point where we couldn't keep seeing it a certain way because it wasn't moving forward in reality in the way that we wanted to think that it was. And it could even be that there was some realization or truth that you saw at some point, or that you're in the process of seeing, of maybe not being on the same page as this person with the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, that there's some kind of a disconnect here that we didn't want to see because we didn't want to lose this person or this connection. But it's like we spent enough time waiting, but we ended up disappointed and burdened. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse? We have the 4 of Wands. Can we clarify the Lovers? We have the 8 of Wands here in the reverse. Yeah, and it could have been that you had established some kind of a foundation with this person, but again, with the 8 of Wands, it feels like things weren't moving in the right direction, or things, it's like we might, or it could be that we started off strong, but then at some point the situation started changing or not progressing with the same sort of energy that it started with. Can we clarify the 7 of Swords in reverse? We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Can we clarify the 5 of Cups? We have Strength here, so Leo energy. And then the Empress in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and it could have been something where there's some kind of a sentimental attachment to this person where it's like you couldn't move forward out of the history with this person, or there is history here that was hard to move on from, or maybe not feeling like you had the strength to face the disappointment of the situation. But with the Empress in reverse, it's like it's feeling like Empress in reverse can actually be a situation that I'm getting like it being infertile here, or like the situation didn't end up being abundant or moving forward in the way that would be healthy and nourishing for you. I just want to clarify the Six of Cups here. We have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so for this I'm getting, yeah, and then we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can be a situation where it's like we're resisting dealing with certain difficult mental energies or painful energies or truths here. The Sun in reverse can be an energy of seeing things as better than they are, or it could have been that we were in this situation kind of feeling like stuck in it, or feeling like even stuck in a comfort zone, feeling like this was a comfort zone that you were stuck in. It could even be that this connection was like a familiar pattern for you if it's not something that you had a long history with. And it is making me think of a situation that is very familiar, or it's like we're wanting to see it as something that is nourishing and supportive, only to come to the truth that maybe there was codependency, or maybe there was some sort of stifling energy about this that we didn't want to see. But it also could have been that we felt afraid to make a different decision here, or like we felt like we couldn't move from this for some reason. Can we clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse? Nine of Pentacles. And so, yeah, it could have been that this would have required like a lot of independence, or we might have doubted that without this connection we could be abundant on our own, and maybe we felt like our prosperity was linked into this, or we had a lot tied into this, even our sense of self-worth, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse? By the way, if you guys want to skip to this person's feelings, feel free to do that at any time. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse? Yeah, okay, Six of Wands in reverse, and then the Devil in reverse. Yeah, it just feels like we didn't maybe want to, like, for some people it could be this energy of maybe on the surface the situation seeming like a good thing, but underneath it, it's like there was some kind of devil energy here. So we have Capricorn, and like that may have caused us to feel more. It's just giving like on the surface it's good, or maybe to other people it looked good, but underneath it there was some dysfunction. Yeah. All right, so how does this person, if you do feel this is your pile, how does this person currently feel towards pile number 3? What are their true feelings? What is pile number 3's person's true feelings toward them? Okay, Seven of Swords in reverse, coming out again. We have the Star. Aquarius energy. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. It feels like this person's energy is like not wanting to give up or still feeling like there's hope in the situation. Like this person feels like that, but again, there's this element of almost like ignoring certain truths, or like the Seven of Swords is still here in the reverse. And so it's almost like in order to have this dream or have this like hope, like of wanting to grow something, it's like, it's almost this energy of ignoring maybe the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is exactly what I was picking up on with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse in your energy check-in, where it's like, there's a feeling here of something not growing in the way that we hoped it would. And it's like, we're pouring energy into something and we're being patient. And we're not seeing growth as we should. And a lot of times with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of time to potentially to maybe recreate our plan or invest in something else. But I also feel like this person is having this energy of almost like, no, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Like we can learn from this. We can improve is like this person's energy. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords? Yeah, King of Swords here in reverse. It's this lack of discernment energy. Almost like the King of Swords upright is an energy of cutting to the truth of things and standing really strong in what you know to be true, like what you know is fact. And so it's almost like a lack of that energy here. Can we clarify the Star? And the Star is all about hopes and dreams. Yeah, we have Death in reverse. Like, I don't want to let go of this, Scorpio. I don't want to let this situation transform. I don't want to, I still have hope for the situation. Can we clarify the Page of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the World in reverse here, Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person, there's actually an energy here that's almost like them maybe not, like almost maybe blaming themselves or something. Like, I feel like there's almost this feeling of, what is it, like starting over or like back to the drawing board. It's like there's a feeling of being heartbroken over what's been revealed in this situation, or like there could be a certain obvious truth here, but it's almost like this person is, it's almost like wanting to go back in a circle here, like a feeling of okay, it didn't work out, but I'm gonna go and repeat the same pattern, thinking that that's the solution. That's what's going to make me, that's what's going to fix the pain. So it's like, I feel like there has been some kind of pain in this situation, or disappointment, heartbreak, a lack of stability, a lack of abundance, again with the King of Pentacles. But it's almost like thinking that the solution to that is trying again, I guess. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? The Emperor. So we have Aries here as well. And then the Six of Wands. Like, yeah, it's this energy of like wanting victory, wanting to continue to take control, not surrendering is the feeling here. It's like this person doesn't want to surrender, or let go, or give up, or let something die and be reborn. It's almost like, I want to make this thing work. And I don't want to admit defeat. Can we clarify the Ace of Swords? Yeah, the Chariot, it's like we have Cancer energy. There's an energy here of this person wanting to push forward and overcome any obstacles in the situation because they don't want to let go of things. Queen of Pentacles, like, can we clarify the King of Swords in reverse? Yeah, we have the World in reverse. Like, it's almost like not wanting to see a lack of success here. Also not wanting to let there be an end to something. Yeah, King of Swords here. It's like being so sure of something in a way to a point where you're not seeing the situation clearly. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's this energy of it is going to work out. I am going to be successful. I need to be successful. This is going to be successful. And I feel like a part of this person's like self-worth feels tied up in this as well. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? It's almost this energy of I just need to be more patient. Yeah. Ten of Swords. It's Three of Wands. I want to wait longer. I don't want to walk away from this. I don't want to let this end. I want to push this forward. This person's in their masculine energy as well. Can we clarify the Star? Yeah, we have the Tower. So there could have been some kind of a Tower moment here where something, I don't know, just didn't go in this person's favor or go in this connection's favor. Or it's like we were building something in this relationship that wasn't built on solid ground or built on truth. And so I almost feel like there's this energy of the Star being like, we're going to improve this. I'm not going to give up on it. Like, there's still hope here. But it feels like this person's trying to maintain the Tower and the Star. But it's like, it's almost like the Star really comes when we accept the Tower and the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is a situation where it's like, it's rock bottom and it's the darkest moment, but it always comes with the Star as well, where it's like there's that guiding light to bring us out of the darkness. But I feel like this person doesn't, they might be running toward the Ten of Swords in a way. And with the Nine of Wands here in reverse, I'm getting this sort of persistent energy of, the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like this energy of I'm not gonna give up, even though there's, I don't know, some kind of certain evidence around is how it feels. It's like we're not being honest about the fact that this isn't maybe practical or that this isn't moving. Again, like I was totally getting like the Ace of Swords, like the solution is pushing forward anyways and continuing to try. I see go the distance here. Again, imagine it's this energy of dreaming or daydreaming still about what things could be. It's almost this energy as well of not being not like being rooted in the present moment where we're seeing things at face value and seeing things for what they are. It's almost like we're mainly focusing on what we want things to be. All right. What are pile number 3's person's feelings toward them? We have chaos and conflict. Yeah, it's like I can come in and fix this. Like even if there is chaos. Yeah, we have not for you, milk and honey in reverse. We have thinker and regeneration. Yeah, I'm really getting that this person, the milk and honey in reverse is a card of when we keep doing things, like it is an impatience as well. And so I was getting somewhat of it. It's almost like too much patience in the sense of it's almost not even patience or allowing. When I say patience, it's not a sense of, oh, I'm being patient and allowing things to unfold. It's more like I am willing to keep holding on to something. It's persistence more than patience. It's like I am this is going to work. And even though it's not working yet, I'm still going to hold on to the idea of it. But with not for you in reverse, like this is a card of where something is clearly like, no matter how much you try to strategize or how, like no matter what you do mentally or with your actions, some situations or opportunities were just not in the cards for you. And the thinker in reverse, it's like this person is selective with their thinking, but it's almost coming through as strategizing as well, of like, how can I continue to push this forward and kind of get what I want? And I'm really picking up on the not for you energy, and I just want to read you like what it says. It says, there are times when it appears, no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the results you seek always seem to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel like you're watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you're not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is the time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better is on the way. So it says some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them. That's obvious from the beginning, but red flags, the Seven of Swords, escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them, the King of Swords in reverse. When a relationship is not meant to be, it's not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you're the one who must reject another, remember that you do it for both their sakes. For every pot, there's a lid. This one may not be the best fit. And so it just says, don't chase after what flees you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what's unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving at you since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. So that's really what I'm getting here. And it's almost this energy of doing these things in the hope that it's going to make it better, but you just end up feeling worse every time. And it's like regeneration here. It's like there's a need to surrender and pull out from the situation. But with regeneration, it's also this energy of needing to really see how much of at a beginning we're at. Like something has fallen to the ground or some progress has been, we have become exhausted or we have become burnt out, and the regeneration process is not something that we can control. It's more something that we have to be delicate with and admit the fact that we don't know what we're doing when it comes to something. But I feel like there's a slight overconfidence here that their willpower will bring them what they want in the situation. And it's like, even though there might be chaos and conflict, this person wants to get in the mix of things and try to like create a solution. And it's like, this is what I want, and so I'm going after it. And this could be the relationship with you. But the lie that this person is believing with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is like something isn't practical, or we don't have the ability to actually, we don't have the know-how in a lot of ways. Like we don't exactly know the territory we're in. Like, especially with the King of Swords in reverse, like we don't actually know how to create a successful outcome. And so what we're banking off of is like this false certainty or like this sense of direction that's not really rooted in an understanding of the situation or what is needed to create a successful outcome. What are pile number 3's true feelings for them? We have ride the wave. We have strength in reverse. Rock bottom in reverse. Yeah, not wanting to accept rock bottom and trying to create this momentum. But it's like it's not the time is how it feels. Yeah, we have spark here in reverse as well. And this card really talks about, like, and I feel like there's been a situation that has come to some kind of a natural pause, or like, I don't want to say like negative ending, but it's like there has been something clearly, and especially within your energy check-in here, where it's like there, it's clearly not like green flags, great energy. It's like with strength in reverse, it's like this person doesn't actually have the strength right now. And so it's almost like they're acting from this place where they're just doing anything to avoid this rock bottom energy. And it's like 34. I just want to read a part of it. Yeah, it says, you may be allowing yourself to be so consumed by a thought, feeling, or situation, you're in danger of becoming completely burnt out. Compulsion and impulsiveness must be tempered now. Rest by a warm fire, let things die down a bit, then you'll see if the true spark will be there. If not, you can always light another fire another time. It's like they don't want to lose the initial spark that was here, or it's like they're having a hard time accepting the inevitable, or accept, like it's almost this energy of, imagine, for example, you are really excited about an opportunity to go on a vacation that you've been like super excited about. You've been like dreaming about it, thinking about what you want to wear, where you want to go. And you kind of had that offer in a sense. And then I'm imagining someone like getting sick, or like there being some reason why they can't go on the trip, but it's like they can't accept that, and they're trying to get back to that place of like, no, remember the like the fun excitement of like when I thought I was going to go. It's like almost holding on so tight to that feeling that we can't like accept the disappointment here, or maybe that there is just like a need to regroup and reassess instead of keep pushing forward. So that's what this person is doing here, though. It's like they wanted to catch some kind of a wave here. Or it's like someone going out surfing when the waves are way too big. Or it's like, I wanted to go surfing so bad today, but it's actually dangerous to go out surfing, and I don't have the skills to manage that, but I'm still going to go because I was excited. It's like that. It's like, but you knew the whole time. The red flags are that you were told that these waves are way too big and they're actually dangerous, and it's not a good time to try to seek out that fun activity for yourself, or something that's going to bring you like happiness in a sense. And it's like there's no amount of action you can take to control the ocean's waves. Like there's nothing, like you can't grow, you can't be more experienced than you are. Like it's like kind of just having to see things at face value and accept the currents that are going on, without trying to, I don't know, continue to push forward in the situation or avoid some kind of a difficult truth or outcome that we didn't want. It's like sometimes in life that's just the way it is, and it doesn't mean that it's going to be like this forever, but as of right now there isn't, like, Spirit's coming through with this need to kind of recognize the situation for what it is. Yeah. And I think there is a burnt out energy coming through, maybe from both of you in the situation. Yeah. Okay, so for the extended reading, I want to look at what this person currently wants when it comes to the connection with you. Like, what's their motivation? Like, why are they, what is pile number 3's person's motivation? What do they want? What are the blockages in the situation? What's the potential for the connection? And then we'll get guidance from Spirit about whatever you need to know for your highest good when it comes to this connection. So other than that, if you guys found this video interesting or helpful, I'd appreciate if you're able to hit the like button, Make sure you subscribe so you're able to see future videos. Leave a comment if you can. But other than that, it's been an honor to read for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see those of you that are joining me in the extended. Other than that, I hope to connect with all of you sometime soon.